You already know it's your boy, the Maniac, and this is the Michigan Wolverines versus the Maryland Terrapins recap. Now, with that being said, you know the slogan. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First things first, I was there at the game yesterday, man. And it was a big boxing card, man. I didn't really sleep. I'm up early, about to hit the road to get back to NYC, man. But listen, shout to my brother, John Diadamo from Voice of College Football. He was there. You know, we part of the Avengers. Met him and his fiance, you know, lovely woman, man. Shout to them. I wish them nothing but luck. I mean, great success moving forward, man. Just great, man. Great atmosphere all around. But anyway, we get to the game. First and foremost, Big Blue, man. Go Blue. So I said Big Blue. That's Kentucky. Big Blue, baby. We ran the stadium. Without a doubt, we ran the stadium. There was more Michigan fans in that stadium than there was Maryland fans, as expected, right? Anything on the East Coast, Michigan is going to show up. But anyway, Michigan wins by a score of 45-20 to run their overall record to 9-2 and 7-1 in Big Ten play. Coming into this season, when we did the schedule breakdown, I picked Michigan to go 10-2. Their losses, we got it on record. We got a show. Check the Maze Madman channel. I picked Oklahoma and I picked USC for Michigan to lose to. Now, by it, when I did the preview for the USC, the week of the game, I did pick Michigan. One thing about Maniac, I 10 toes down, my toes to the ground. But that's who I picked Michigan to lose to. I wasn't surprised. But anyway, man, this game, it's something about this team, man. I know we've complained. It's easy to complain about this team. It's easy to critique about this team. It's easy to do all that, guys. I understand, because I'm with y'all and I've been there. But there's a grit about this team. There's a resolve about this team. Like, this team just knows how to win. Now, you say, man, you guys lost 2 times. I know, stupid. Since that USC game, it's just been something different. And we're going to really see next Saturday. But I like the way they react, man. I like the way they respond. It's not pretty at times, but they make it work. They bend at times, but they don't break. But where should we start, guys? Offense. Let's do it. Man, offense. We know the week before, Jordan Marshall hurt his shoulder against Northwestern. So Michigan will have to rely on third-string quarterback, walk-on quarterback, Bryson Coolsdall. My man just went for 100 yards flat and a hat trick. A hat. Let me do a trick with my hat. There you go. And a hat trick. For those that don't know, that's 3 touchdowns. When you score 3 goals in hockey, they call it a hat trick, and everybody throws their hat on the ring. But Coolsdall got busy. That O-line, rush blocking, is probably one of the best in the country. I don't care what anybody say. Now, pass block, that's a different story. They did get to Bryce 2 times. He was sacked. He was pressured a couple of times. But anyway, offense, running the ball. This was another game. There's not many that Bryce ran the offense so efficiently, man. He really did. There wasn't really, with the exception of that Marsh screen on 3rd down, where he got hit, there wasn't really much plays I was upset with. I think Chip called a very good game. And this looked like a Chip game. This looked like Sharon was like, do you? But I'm going to tell you where the momentum really kind of shifted in this game for us on the offense. Remember, it's 7-7. Second possession. We run that rollout play that we run all the time. Bryce does this off balance, Tries to get it to McCulley. The safety, bro. He had a Christmas gift. Who wrapped up pretty? He said he had mayonnaise hands. He dropped it. We was like, oh, in the stadium. We was like, goodness gracious. Michigan went on to score a touchdown. After that, there was really no doubt. So that's how football is. Sometimes the bounce goes your way. Sometimes the bounce doesn't go your way. And in that instance, it went our way, man. But again, we know Marsh is Marsh, man. The touchdown catch, what a throw. What a throw by Bryce, man. What a catch by Marsh, man. This guy is, without a doubt, Michigan's future wide receiver, man. And who knows, next year we got some studs coming in. We might get another Marsh. But we got to go to the portal. McCulley had about 3 catches, but he had a touchdown. Hopefully, again, we kind of get him going. Because next week, we're going to need him. But receivers play well, man. No Samaj Morgan yesterday. I don't know what was the case. I know a lot of people were like, I don't care. I'm glad he didn't play. But regardless, man, the offense. Over 400 yards of offense, over 200 yards rushing with pretty much all backups, man. Yeah, it's Maryland. Okay. When other teams, Ohio State blows out these other teams, no one says nothing. I just brag, so we gonna do the same. We don't care. We was in the dogfight with Purdue. And Purdue's worse than Maryland. And we was at home against Purdue. So don't tell me nothing. Yeah. Over 200 yards rushing with backups. With guys who's never got significant minutes until last week, and that was Bryson. And Micah Kapana, welcome home, Micah. Good to see you. We probably gonna need him. I saw Jasper Parker look like he got hurt. And talking about offense, we lose our heart and soul, man. Max Bredesen, right ankle, right knee. I don't know what it was, but he's on crutches. He's done. It looks like he's done. I don't think there's a chance he plays next week. And that was the one game we really needed him, right? But this is how Michigan's been all year. No excuse train. We leave that for other fan bases. Next man up. That's it. We win and lose with what we got on the field. But the offense did what they had to do. This was the highest output since the Central Michigan game. 45 points, bro. Michigan hasn't scored over 40 since Central Michigan game. So look, man, I love to see it. Hopefully the momentum carries. We're gonna need Bryce with his legs. You know, like I said, with the exception of that one throw of that where it should have been intercepted. Smart throws, and even with his legs. But again, Bryce, just get out of bounds, Bryce. We don't need you. This is not a tough man competition. Just get out of bounds, man. We need you. But I don't want to hear nothing about the offense. No one can say anything about the offense. Michigan was well balanced. Again, 200 yards rushing, 200 yards offense. Oh, there goes my dogs. Hey, shh. Hey, my brother's dogs, guys. Sorry. Defensively, bro, you know, with the exception of that first drive, Wink got it together again. He's very blitz happy. I kind of don't like that, but what are we gonna do? Secondary was tested like crazy, which is good. They needed that before going into Ohio State. Yes, we know why Maryland's receivers ain't Ohio State receivers, because I could see OSU fan, but they're not. We know that, but it's not about that. It's about getting reps against receivers like that and getting throws, because Malik Washington is a dog. That dude's future is bright. So defense, good. Maryland going into this game only gave up 3 sacks. Malik Washington has only been sacked 3 times. Michigan matched that yesterday. Shout to the D-line. think the defense as well, they're going to bend, bro. They are bend defense. I don't think no one's going to argue that. But they still held it down when they needed to. And it was good to see. Interception. We got our turnovers back, man. A new streak. That's why we need it. Last week against Northwestern was the first time all year Michigan did not turn over their opponent. But we got it back. I saw you, Mason Curtis. Almost till you let a dude on the floor just his little index finger out and you trip. But it's all good. You still got the pick. Michigan converted a touchdown on that drive. So defense, the D-line played well. Linebackers, we didn't have Ernest Hausman. They were doing well. There was kind of plays where Malik Washington throw a little 2-yard cross, and linebackers were kind of out of position. But for the most part, they played well, man. Cole Sullivan, Troy Bowles, and Jimmy Roller, man. You guys balled out. And our corners, man, Zeke Berry, he had one of the best pass breakups I've seen him all year. I mean, he's one-on-one on the island. And he went and he timed it perfectly. And Blinkety, get that out of here. Beautiful. Hill, now I'm not going to lie, on one play, he was burnt. Malik Washington just overthrew him. But besides that, they played well, man. There was a lot of man coverage, so I kind of, that was Wink kind of getting them ready for next week because we know what we facing next week, man. But it's about yesterday, and what they did yesterday, man, it was great to see, man. I'm like, I don't want to have another dogfight. It's time to separate ourselves, man. These teams shouldn't be in dogfights with us, and that's what Michigan did. And that's what we hoping to see moving forward. So defense, I really got no complaints, man. That's just who our defense is going to be. We're going to give up some points. It is what it is. But overall, a good passing offense. They did very well. Malik had one touchdown, one interception, and that one touchdown he threw was on the 4th and goal, and he just got it there. So secondary, shout to y'all, man. That other touchdown was garbage time. So it is what it is, man. Special teams. Well, it's not all horrible because we got a guy back there by the name of Andrew the Truth Marsh. It looks so much better, man. We're not going to go down the road. Why? We all know why it looks better. He had a big return. So punt and kick return to have Marsh back there, I think it's going to pay dividends. Kicking. Savard at this point, I just don't know what to expect from him. I just don't know. He missed the chip shot. He hits the long one. Come on, Savard. What are we doing, man? Because next week, this game just might come down to your legs, Zavada. It would not shock me one bit for Michigan to win that game. Here comes Zavada to win the game. 45-yarder. We go, Zavada. Everything we said about you during the year, that will be your time to do this. You win the Ohio State game on a walk-off field goal? You getting the statue, homie. You getting the statue. Nah, man, overall, shout to the coaching staff, right? Because same way we cook them, when we don't like what we see, same way we got to give them credit, bro. Got to be fair across the board. Coaching staff did well, man, yesterday. Again, little bit too much blitzing for my liking, but what are we going to do? That's just Wink, man. It's in his blood. It's in his blood. He don't care. That's who he is. But there you go, man. Offense, almost 500 yards of total yards. Defense did what they had to do. Michigan dominated this game. This was domination. With the exception of that first touchdown in the opening drive, bro, we held it down. And quick on the special teams. Chase Taylor, shout to you. When Maryland scored that touchdown, surprise onside kick right away. And him, not only that, he grabbed the ball, he got hit, and he held down to that. So that's part of special teams. That's good awareness. And that's a freshman. Good awareness, champ. Because now we missed that. They get the ball. They might go up 14-0. This is a whole different game. So see, the little things matter, man. The little things. Things that I've been stressing all year. The little things. You correct those little things, man, and you could win big. And winning big doesn't mean a blowout. You just win the game. So, man, you know what it is next week? It's fuck you, Ohio State. My preview video, y'all already know. It's going to be maniac time. I'm going on a rant. But 45-20. We win next week. We in the playoffs. I'm not hearing nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. We in the playoffs. It's on you, team. We in the big house. Michigan fans, be ready. So that's the recap. It's your boy, the Maniac, and I'm out. Go Blue.